Hello, hello. We're back with more building. Hopefully, if I can keep my mind on it. Struggling lately. But hi, hello. I don't really know what to say for the intro today. There's not really much to talk about. I didn't stream the other day because my hands were acting up and they hurt, and I didn't feel like dealing with that during stream. So yeah, but they're better-ish today. They're never gonna be 100% anymore. That's just not gonna happen for me. But oh well. Yeah, I think we're just gonna get right to it, I guess. I don't really have much of a plan at all today. Just kind of gonna do what we can. I did I did the floor, a very basic flooring for the other two buildings, so I didn't get those done when I did those two. So they're just very simple. So I got that done, and then I did like a small detailing thing on the corners, just because having them be flat was a little not quite clicking in my brain very well. I didn't like it. And then I ended up doing the same with this one. I should actually put glass in these windows now, finally, because I haven't. I don't know why I haven't. Okay, now it's doing. I don't really know if for sure I'm going to be doing more buildings over here, or if I'm gonna go maybe work on a little side project I had started and then never touched. The little floating islands over by Crocs' area, sort of. Or if I'll do something else completely. But for now, we're gonna get these windows in place. Let's see what it's actually doing. I had my spicy ramen before stream. I have my beer with caffeine. Hopefully the caffeine will kick in and I can be a little more focused. Because I guess that's how that works for me. Yeah. I did make sure to put up a sign earlier at spawn, like when I was in here doing the floors, in requests of people doing interiors for these. We'll see how that goes. I think storefront possible second story of the store. If I were to do this, and then like maybe 2 apartments up here. In the top 2 floors. Or storefront and then figure out a way to split it. To have 1 or 2 apartments on the other floor? On each floor? I don't know. Not my problem. People can do what they want. I'm just building the shell, basically. It's kind of like the Sims Shells challenge where you have to... You get the shell of a house, and then you have to worry about figuring out the interior. Like, someone else makes the shell of the house. Going to talk about something, or at least like briefly mention it, but now I've forgotten what it was. It'll come back to me eventually. I feel like the music needs to be a little louder. I feel like I can't hear it very well. I would like to vibe to it, so. So I need to clear out this area, because I want this building to be a little bit longer. And then this area still needs to get cleared out, but that's another story. That's... Feel like glass needs to be darker. This one. Yeah. Yeah, there. Thinking of changing the glass in the purple one to possibly the gray because the white feels like it's blending too much. Maybe it's fine. No, wait, this one. This one really does feel like it's probably like a small store down here and then an apartment upstairs. I feel like I would want to move the stairs though. At least these ones. I'll do the interior blend, just so I can say that I did. Yeah, then that, yeah, that works. And then probably like for this could be storage and then the entrance into the apartment. So like storage can be up here and then the apartment's up here. Probably split this so we can do a bedroom. This can be bedroom. This can be A little living area, kitchen, slash dining, storage, store. And I think for the shelves at the store, we'll use white. Or maybe birch, and then it kind of matches the bookshelves. We probably have books somewhere in here. They don't have to be actual books. Where would that be? Pretend that they're books. Or we can do a fun thing and have people give me things to put in written books. That can, probably not though, I don't know if that's allowed. This is writing. So maybe not that one, unfortunately. Now, what aisles we would want them so we can see them from the register? Not that we have a ton of room. Here's the thing. Can I do redstone? It would be a very basic. Just do it very basic, like this, and just... irritating. How do you work? Does it have to be on screen? I don't really do redstone. So, give me one moment. It's okay, I don't need that. Just the level that it was on. But, look at me learning. So if I go out, does that work as a jingle? As like a bell chiming for someone coming into the store? I should get the resource back so I can actually see what notes is on. Hello! Welcome in. Currently trying to figure out how to make this sound like a door chime from a store. I need to grab like a resource pack so I can see what these are on. Content. Here we go again, searching for the resource packs. Resource pack, add. Damn. I would have to go and probably grab like vanilla tweaks. I'll have to worry about that later. So that's just basic. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. So I'm thinking, the story we have here, a very basic. It's just. That actually is exactly. I think I just made a better one, just trying to mimic the one that exists in my head. That's fine. It does sound a little bit like a doorbell, which is kind of how a store chime sounds. No, that's actually perfect. I was overcomplicating it. Maybe I should make this smaller. Maybe have it be just. Like a magazine rack, you know? That works. Question is, what kind of shop is this? For the magazines, we could do snacks. But we don't really do snacks in this game. Let's also grab stacks of snacks. And drinks, even. Can't do multiple potions or anything, which is unfortunate, but water, Mountain Dew, Gatorade, orange juice. We could rename this. More Gatorade. I think this looks more like orange juice. I stream a lot of random things. Minecraft has been my main thing since the start. So that one's gonna come up a lot, especially in the rest of this, especially up until the 21st for the server specifically that I'm on. But I'll do random stuff. Sometimes I'll do art, just drawing strings. Sometimes, recently I've been playing these little cat-themed hidden object games that have been very cute. I was doing crocheting streams for a while, but I need to get another camera and camera stand in order to get back to doing that, because I don't have a stand for my camera anymore. Here it is. Yeah. I'm a big crocheter. I do knitting too, but when it comes to stream stuff. Yes, I did. I did my PNG tuber. I did my background, which you can't really see very well in this. Unless I disappear that. I did my background. I did the little border around my chat and the game. I do basically most of my art. What was this one? Was I gonna make this? Oh, it's gonna be Mountain Dew. I do a lot of art. Most of the art that I end up doing on stream tends to be my OC art, because I have a fuck ton of OCs. I was gonna just do an abbreviation, but I'll do, if I can type, I'll do the full. Swiftness, this one was gonna be the blue Gatorade. I don't even remember the number I had. I have a big old list of all my OCs, well, most of my OCs, not all of them, but most of them, because I was doing a lot of redesigns and things, and I forgot the number, but there was a lot. What is the blue Gatorade? I think I'll just call it blue Gatorade. Gatorade. And the red one is fruit punch. I know that because it's the one I drink, but just to keep theme. Gatorade. Again, if I could type. Not that you're gonna see these, I don't think. Like the names on them. No, you're not gonna see them. It's fine. If these are items rooms, you would. It's fine. If someone grabs one, they'll see what they're called. So it's kind of like just a little hidden giant thing. Yeah, I draw mine a lot. I draw my Persona VTuber, PNG tuber model here a lot, but that's partially because I draw myself with my boyfriend a lot. So. Okay, what else do I have? I had foods. Apples? I'm thinking like go into a store and get a pack of cookies. Probably get a little pie, like probably a pie slice in a little like convenience store. Probably oh my gosh, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Maybe like a little bag of baby carrots as a snack. Maybe a bag of apple slices. Bread. Just 'cause bread. Seaweed. It's kelp, but pretend it's seaweed. Oh, okay. I wonder how many that's... Okay, it puts the whole stack. Cool. Oh. Get cookies in here. We're just gonna fill each one. Say it's like variations of the same cookie brand or something. Get the bread. Apple slices. Well, we can pretend is apple slices. Under the kelp. Seaweed. I guess some stores have like bowls of instant ramen and stuff that you can get, or like soups. I'm thinking, like, especially thinking 7-Elevens, say in like Japan or something. I've watched a lot of videos of people going to 7-Elevens there. Actually, I should pick a specific one with a good effect. Saturation. Probably actually, yeah, the saturation one would be best. Not like anybody's actually gonna eat it. I'm not sure about the rabbit stew. And then up over here, stewed like. This is gonna make no sense. But it's fine. We'll pretend it's like jerkies of different types. Beef jerky, mutton jerky apparently, chicken jerky. We could do little decals on the front of the counter by putting light blue and purple? Light blue and purple. Alrighty, I appreciate you coming and stopping by for a bit. And thank you for the follow and for joining the Discord server. I appreciate that. Hope you have a good day. I actually really like this detail. I'm very happy about that chime. Can I do? No, but I can pretend. It's an automatic door by doing that. There we go. Okay. Okay. What's a good stair option for a cash register? Hours. Function. And what? I'll put like that's not gonna open yet. It is gonna open. Cool. I can have that there. That's like it has the money in it, quote unquote. Let's do. I was gonna grab barrels. I'm blind. Where's those? They're there. Cool. That's just for store stuff. What does this little convenience store usually have behind the counter? Usually cigarettes. You think I could find a banner design that has like a cigarette box look to it? Because if I can, I'm going to be making some cigarette boxes. Where's the... there it is. That's not quite what I'm looking for. I don't want one that is a cigarette or is a anti-cigarette thing. I want one that is a cigarette box. Could I figure out how to do it? Probably. Let's try. I want a white banner as the base. I want some red dye. And some black. Maybe. And maybe that might be all I need. It's not gonna be oh, maybe I need, wait, hold on. I think I need, actually, red one with white dye. Need that. A little, if the triangle was higher, that'd be great. Well, it's a very, 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 basic, like, simplified version of a pack of pearls? I don't remember the brand. I don't smoke. I just know cigarettes because I've been around smokers my whole life. Let's look up images. How about some basic brands and not generic blank boxes? That'd be great. Well, the whole, like, triangle thing like this is pretty common with, like, that's too... That kind of works. It's the closest to get to a stripe on top. Oh, that kind of works. This kind of looks like a Funky Among Us, actually. No. Okay. Do that again. Sometimes there's like a detail in the center. It's like an orange or a yellow. Kind of wish it was lower. Or a lighter color. If it was lower, it could work, but let's do that again. Yellow works better. I think this could pass as a box of cigarettes, but I'm not sure if anybody else is gonna get that. Maybe if I do... Let's do the top part. I didn't think this was what I was gonna really be trying to do the most in. Let's do that and then do the white. That's the wrong color. That one. See if this yellow is more in the white. Damn, I accidentally closed my Twitch app on my phone. That wasn't what I wanted to do. There we go. Reopen Pinterest real quick. Reopen the... search that I had. Apparently, it decided it wasn't going to keep the search I had. If you put a sign above, it shows a cigarette. Theoretically. Theoretically, we can have it just as a sign. I need all these colors that I already have. I'll do this first. I need gray. And we need to do that. And then we'll do our back color, which is going to be black for ours. And then... oh, I was supposed to do the orange first. Oops. Duh. You. Gray. That. And then orange. Wait, filter. I think that should be good, and then the black. I didn't think this is what I was gonna do, but this is fine. Cigarettes. We should do this again but with different colored bases. So we have the red one. Let's do a blue one. Light blue. And then what other colors do packs of cigarettes typically do? Gray. Okay, so what did we do originally? I've already forgotten. So the banner. Should get the colors that we have as well, so that's a light gray. A light blue and light green. So we did that, then we did that, then we did that. We did that. Did that. And that. With that. And that. We did yellow, not orange. I think we could just redo that. Yeah, okay. We did it again. So we did that. White. Top stripe. Light gray. That. Yellow. Circle. White. Bottom triangle. Yeah, that works. And those get added to the list of things used in the build. I don't really know why I'd like to have a thing holding all of these. Put them outside. Or we could use that. Which is something to have blocks that I've used. Like this. Yeah, that works. Actually, let's... Individual. Individual cigarettes sold up top. No, I got rid of one. And my dies. So, that, the line first, then that, that. No, I don't think that one's possible. Unfortunate. It was worth a shot. Oh. Cool. Downstairs. Pretty much done. No, no. Okay. And then I said this is gonna be like a kitchen. So, cold ginger sink, smoker for food, campfire question mark? Campfire. Possibly. Brewing stand. Cups. Totally cups. Cabinet. Sink faucet. Stew. Totally necessary. take out the smoke though because I feel sick. I'm gonna do smoke. Put that there. Gonna do stone. Okay, I can do that. Wrong items, that one. Debug stick, my beloved. It's a event. Above stove vent. I forgot what the word was. I'm native English speaker and I cannot remember my own language. Cabinets. Maybe. You count? Your counter. That's better. Yeah. Small table? Possibly? Maybe? Let's do black. I guess. We're not gonna have space for the chairs. Shift shelf. Yeah, I guess like chairs are not gonna be possible, I don't think. No. That's fine. You know what? Just a carpet. Maybe a painting. Would function? Okay. 1x2. Right, what? Oh! Yeah, that works. I didn't realize I forgot we had new paintings. Okay. Oh, only I had cushions. Put those back. Grab those. That. And blue is gonna be this person's color, so we'll do that. And then cushion question mark. Maybe do cyan with that instead, because it's still in the blues. We can work with the bottom. Just the spruce again, I guess. Latin. That's... There we go. I really can't spell today. I don't know what it is. Good enough. It could be a bit of a tight fit for the doorway. Unless I push this wall back. It's not a big deal. Better. Basic ass living room. Bookshelf. It works. Very ticky tick. Corner desk. I will not have the space to put the computer in. It should still be functioning. Yeah, that's perfect. Cool. Gives that a little more space. Doesn't feel as crowded. Still not the space I need for a computer or anything, but it's something. Am I overusing this, the wall, the shelves? Maybe. Do I care? No. Tig! You're being noisy. Don't you chirp at me? Wait, can I find? Yeah. Wardrobe. Hi, Tiggy. What are you doing? Tiggy. Hi, Papa. My sweet baby boy. I did forget to mention that Tig is here. He's been chilling on my desk. The boy. Okay. I don't like that being too tall. Actually, I think... Or if we do it this way... There we go. Yeah, I think that's good. I just want these. facing this way. I could still do storage back here too, actually, since that... And the cat has left. Just because I prefer the texture on that. There we go. Hey, look at that. I have one interior done. This living room is very basic, but it's if people want to come in and change it, they can. I don't care. Kitchen. Storage. Store. With chime. That is one of the things I liked about having the space underneath is being able to use it for things like that. Oh, no, that's not bad. I'm wondering if I should change this. No. I thought about making it all window and then change my mind. Yeah. I think I'm definitely leaving the rest of these interiors for anyone else. I forgot that that happened. He's eating a lot. He's been fed. Do love this. I'm thinking of bringing some of it up here. And then possibly if anybody decides they want to, they can build like a tunnel through that actually connects them. But like, right now, it's roughly 7. I feel like if this had been a thing that was made earlier, and I planned ahead a little bit more, I would have, well, actually, I could, oh god, do I want to do that? I could just bump this out so it's flat, like fix the terrain here a little. Flatten it out, because we just need... Can my music cooperate? You know that works. Okay. Okay, that works. I have you in this box. I don't know why I'm doing it. I literally have these here for a reason. You won't be necessary anymore. Just here for the corners. There won't be any corners. I don't really need to worry about breaking all of this down. I can literally just only break this top part. And then cover it in dirt or grass, I guess, technically. And then it'd be like hidden ruins on the inside. Somebody could build something in there if they want. Okay. I'll have to do this 2 blocks thick. And I get to this part. Because if I'm gonna do a road over this that has concrete pattern, I have to make sure that there's support blocks underneath. Those are just. That's do 3. Oh. That was 5? Cool. 1, 2. I just need to follow the back wall. That's Iggy. Are you back? Get back on the desk? You gotta be nosy and weird. And he's getting back on the desk. And he's on the desk. Hello, sir. My baby kitty. Okay, let me do this real quick just to get this out of the way. You were off a block because yeah. There we go. That's fine, starting. Actually, that's not. I'm gonna switch that with that. Cool. I do think after I do these, I'm probably gonna call it. Because my head's starting to hurt. We do that one and that one and that one. Then me and that and that. That's like that. Those are those slabs. That's that slabs. I need you to be there. And that there. And that will kind of help my brain. Remember the I did not finish my thought. I would help my brain remember the pattern a little bit better. Yeah, okay. I'm actually quite happy to have that all straight now. It was nice, the little bump in, but also this flattens this area out so much better. Because I always felt like it was cramping the front of the stores, or the buildings. Put these in here for now. Okay. So, what do we do today? We got... Well, it's only been an hour and 40, which is fine. A shorter stream is fine. I went over what I did. I did interior for one of the buildings. I moved and fixed the wall and gave myself more space. I could throw the idea out on the board and have someone, so it was like 7, I think it was, so 3, which is fine. Could figure out a way to expand these roads to fit with those ones. Maybe, maybe not. Regardless, back to my usual ending and starting spot, even though I wasn't here when I started today. We're gonna disconnect, we're gonna switch to ending, and I'm gonna take a moment to find someone that is streaming for us to raid. And I'm kind of thinking ferrets. Yeah. Appreciate people for coming and hanging out and vibing. Neapolitan Puppy, thank you again, even if you're not here. Thank you again for the follow and for joining my Discord server. I appreciate it. It was nice talking to you. I should be streaming again next Thursday, as long as things go according to plan. And yeah, appreciate people for hanging out. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Drink water, eat, stretch, do what you need to do. And have a good rest of your day.